Is now.
Hello, I have another cooking video for you guys today. I did one earlier, previously, whatever, that was chocolate chip cookies from the same book, so check that out if you haven't already. This is called Shannon's Fudge. It's not my recipe, it just happens to have my name. It comes from it's not a cookbook either, it's the Shoe Box by Francine Rivers. So, and it's got this recipe for Shannon's Fudge. So we decided to make this. Alex has never made homemade fudge before, so he's looking forward to this. I don't know who's going to be doing most of the work. We'll see. We'll probably trade off filming and such. I'm going to set this right here.
Usually take over while I do something real quick.
Oh. We paused it and I was about to start the video over again. I also did a first impression of this lipstick recently, so check that out too.
Irrelevant. Let's look at this.
It's saying to line the pan with foil and then spray it. I don't have foil and it should be fine anyway. I've made this kind of fudge before, like similar, so I'm just going to spray this. It didn't say what size pan either, so I'm just using an 8x8 and olive oil spray because that's what we tend to buy.
And I'm hoping for the best.
Okay. I'm supposed to mix the sugar, which is 3 cups, which is a lot, and I now need to buy sugar. I'm going to go ahead and turn this stove on to 6. We have an electric. The butter, which is 3/4 of a cup, which, if you're wondering, is 12 tablespoons. And the evaporated milk, which is 2/3 of a cup of evaporated milk. And what it says is mix sugar, butter, and evaporated milk in a saucepan. So I'm going to get this nice big spatula to mix with.
We like silicone spatulas. Or silicone and whatever.
And the closer you get the butter down to the actual pan, the quicker it'll melt. Now it says to bring to a roiling boil on medium heat, stirring constantly. It says, I can't stress this enough, stir, otherwise it'll scorch and you'll have to start over. Agree. It says stirring constantly, boil until thermometer reaches 234 degrees or until all the sugar is dissolved. So you will need a candy thermometer. It looks like this. And upon looking at this one, 234 is about where it has soft ball marked out over here. So you can hook it on the side of the pan, but this one's just a little too short, so I haven't attached it, but it's fine. I'll stick it in when it gets close.
Do you want me to take over?
No, it's okay. Do you want to?
Sure. I'm going to pause it.
Okay. As you can see, it's getting to a bit of a small boil now. It's not even a big boil, much less a rolling boil. Okay, it's got a nice rolling boil now. It's at about 230 degrees, so we are almost there. I'm just going to go ahead and film because this is going to get there real quick.
What do I do next?
Next thing, it will be removed from heat. Yeah, take it off. Okay, add 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla, 12 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate chips.
How many is that?
Whole bag.
Whole bag?
Yeah.
Whoops. Is the founding figure in Christianity.
And marshmallow cream, 7 ounces, which is the entire container. So here's a spatula. I'm gonna.
Crazy. How about you do that?
I'm gonna pause you guys and just toss this in because we don't have enough hands. Marshmallow cream has been reluctantly on its part added. And then it just says mix until the chocolate is melted and the color is consistent.
Consistently wrong. Does that count?
No. It is pretty having it marbled like that, though. By the way, this is the Jet Puff Marshmallow Cream, and if you get one of these jars, it's just the right size if you put the whole jar in.
Just word of the wise, take it out of the jar and have it in a serving bowl first so you can drop it in here fast.
Yeah.
We learned that in the not so hard way, but you know.
Annoying way.
I'm under a time crunch, right?
Then when that achieves correct whatever, pour into lined and greased pan to cool. Again, we didn't line ours, but it's greased. So and it looks like an 8x8 did pretty good. We're just gonna have really big, thick chunks of fudge, which is fine. I'll just make them smaller sized. While he's doing that, it says cool to room temperature before cutting. Store at room temperature. You can also add other flavorings such as raspberry or peppermint. Substitute for the vanilla.
I'm just smoothing it out for pretty.
You can like shake it for that. Okay, I'm gonna let him do that, and we're gonna let this sit, and we'll come back and show you when we can cut it. Also, our dog likes marshmallow fluff empty jars. I'm letting her lick it before I put it in the recycling. Good doggy, Layla. Good girl.
Am I cutting it?
No, I already did.
What am I doing?
Eating.
Are you recording?
The fudge is, yes, I am. The fudge isn't quite cool, but we need to go to bed because it's late. Alex has to work early in the morning. So I cut. It's mostly cool, so I cut off a piece and he is taste testing it.
I made this. It's actually really good.
So it's something you're definitely going to want to make again, right?
So how do you put this in brownies? Like those fudge brownies?
Fudge brownies don't exactly have fudge in them. It's like a fudgy substance. It's a little different than this.
Yeah, the last piece.
Now go ahead.
Alright.
So that's what we made this time. Let me know what you guys think if you're going to try this. If you've made something similar before, I love discussing things with you guys down in the comments. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe because I'll probably do more cooking videos
me,
soon.
woman.
Hold on, you're messing up my video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.